Hi Kim, how are you? Zen, how are you? I just had a fiasco of a shipping experience at the post office. So I came home, hoping somebody would be online and answer all my questions. Zen, you're full of answers, aren't you? I took packages to the post office, and I had done this before, shipped out in flat rate boxes, and they told me they can't process a flat rate box with a live animal in it. They said they can't process it at the post office. I said, you have processed me at the post office with one of these boxes before. And they said, well, that was somebody else. We don't know how they did it. So anyways, needless to say, I had to, it's a crazy story. How is it that I take a medium flat rate box in, and if it weighs out as a priority box for more than the flat rate shipping, they will send it out without scanning the flat rate code. I don't know if this makes any sense to you. It finally did to me. Oh, see, and I'm finding out, okay, so he said that you can probably do the flat rate boxes if you click and ship at home. I said, well, I would, except I don't have a printer at home. My printer just died. So I took them into the post office. But anyways, in the end of the story is I had a large flat rate box, which would have cost, what, 27, 28 bucks to ship to my son in Virginia. He's a biology teacher, and I sent him a whole ton of guppies. And so that box would have been 27, 28 bucks flat rate shipping. So I took it home, put it in a bigger box so that I wouldn't have to repack it, and took it in, and they weighed it, and it only cost me 17 bucks to ship it. So now I'm finding out I was all for the USPS boxes because they're all free. So now I'm thinking that I should just go online, find a box company, get some standard sized boxes so that I know what I have to deal with for a standard sized box, and whatever they cost me. I don't know. I looked at boxes, I don't know, 6 or 8 months ago, but I don't remember what any of the pricing was on them. But what a fiasco it was, because I didn't have any problems the last 2 fish shipments I sent out, and all of a sudden now it's a problem. So I guess I got to change my ways. Thanks, Fish Fam Link. Welcome. But yeah, I didn't know whether, because I know a lot of people use flat rate shipping. Yeah, I printed home on 12 by 12. So then do you pre-order styrofoam? Because I know Jeff Pelham does. He orders styrofoam for his size boxes, or you just cut your own, or what do you do? He says it costs him $2 a box, or yeah, $2 a box for insulation that he gets pre-cut for the box. I'm like, that's crazy. Kim, where's Micah the Myers? I cut it from bigger sheets. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'll mess around online tonight while I'm falling asleep in front of the football game, drinking beer, relaxing. Anyways, I got fish coming in this week, so making sure that I have the proper tank space for them. Here's a question for you, Zen. Can I put bristlenose in with my Amica Splendens? Is there any problem with that? Shouldn't be a problem, should it? It's a 40-gallon breeder, so, and there's only 4 Amica Splendens in there right now, a breeding group. Oh yeah, Troglodytes get better than the Amica Splendens, I think. Yeah, I just worried about it. They get to the breeding point. Are Goodeids carnivorous or not? But they, I don't know. The last bristlenose hatch I had, my first one, they kind of like appear in the tank, kind of large. So, but anyways, all right. I'll check in on chat every once in a while. I gotta get some things done here. But I'll try and keep up with everybody. Appreciate you stopping in. By the way, Zen, you are the best. Hello, Jose. How's New York doing today? Eager to get your pistos that you stole from me? You know I'm teasing, right? I think Jason made out pretty good on those with us going back and forth like that. What did you get? Did you get 3 pairs? Jeff Pelham had an auction Saturday night, Zen. I guess I wasn't paying real close attention, but he didn't have as many people as Skipper gets in his, but he did a good job. We had a lot of stuff there. I mean, I had 8 lots. There were a lot of plants, which I think everybody was really happy about. I managed to get rid of some of my overgrowth items. It's bizarre to think about with plants how some people just, like I got tanks of pogo and guppy grass and hornwort that just are absolutely they're just packed. And other people just struggle to keep it going in their tank and are just grateful to get a handful of it. Hi, Gord. Well, except for what Jose stole from me, but I got, which I'm happy to get. Yeah, I know. My wife was sitting in the background. I think she was at least happy to know that I sold items first before I actually bought any. I got Glow Light Danios, which, I mean, I'm still new to the fish market, but I had never seen them before. And they are really cool looking fish, so I was happy to get those. And I got them, nobody else wanted them, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but nobody else bid against me, so I got them at the starting price. Yeah, I had one right at the very beginning. Alan, how are you? Yeah, I saw that you had to do that. I haven't seen your last stream, but I saw your next to last one. Hope that all works out for you. One way or another. Yeah, good luck is right. J-Rock. I was thinking of you at lunch today. My wife made some awesome meatballs for meatball subs. Is it a good one? Is it a J-Rock Sucks at Fish Keeping vid or a different one? You go to your settings and... Oh, that's right. I knew that too. Doggone it all. Yep, I had a meatball sub for lunch, and I'm going to have one tonight in front of the TV and watching the football game while I search for fish packing materials. Oh, got it, Zen. Yeah, I did know that because I've seen that happen in other people's rooms. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Do you set that at the beginning of every stream, or do you set it once and you're good to go? Oh yeah, she tried a brand new meatball recipe. Came out really good. Oh, you got an unboxing. What'd you get in? Or do I have to watch the video? I will watch the video, but you can give me a little surprise heads up. I mean, are you unpacking personal toiletry items, or are we doing some fish? Oh, yeah. Zen. Oh, new light. My new lights come from one of my hardware vendors for $14.95 a piece. Rushy mine. How you doing, buddy? Did you watch the Penn State game this weekend? I didn't, so don't ask me if I did. They're overrated. Again. I'm predicting they have 2 losses this season. Definitely 1, maybe 2. I'll watch it, Jay. Of course it's put together well. Uh-oh. Is it bigger? Did you get a real big one? Oh, I got to work on tanks. I got fish coming in this week. Just had a postal nightmare shipping fish this morning. A little frustration showing through in my day. Hi, June. I got some new plecos coming in. I got some glow light Danios coming in. I got some Apistos coming in. I think that's it. There might be one more I forgot about. Well, Reshi Mine is my nephew, and he is a pickleball whiz. Sometimes he might take it a little too far. He's been known to push people over and break bones. What'd you get, June? Thanks, Fish Fam. I know you don't. Yeah, so I made quite a mess in here this morning, packing and shipping fish. So I wanted to get cleaned up and just make sure I know where all my new fish are coming. I shipped out 6 packages of fish this morning. Yeah, I had those 20 longs. I wanted 20 longs, and I wanted to try the 40 breeders. And my basement's low, so I'm a little frustrated. I don't have a ton of room above those 20 longs, but yeah, I mean, I just lay them out in my head and put them together. So worked out good. I mean, if you know what tanks you have and what you want to build, then I'm kind of regretting what I did though, because my floor is not level, it slopes to one end, and I built the rack to the floor, And now I'm regretting that, because if I move them to a flat surface someday, then I'll have to cut all the legs. But I should have just made all the legs the same height to begin with, and then just shimmed them all once they were in place. But I didn't do that. I just built them on the floor and leveled my shelves. But man, I do love those 40s. Oh, those 40 breeders are awesome. I mean, 20 longs first, then 40 breeders. Well, if you're not a fan of bringing fish into the room, how are you going to get guppies? I got 4 strains. I don't know that I will ever have any more than that. I shouldn't say that, but guppies just take up so many tanks. Oh, that's... Oh, I get it now. I have 3 33 long. I've heard about those. Are they the same height as a 20 long? What, what's a 20 long? Is a 20 long a 30-inch tank? It is, isn't it? Now I don't know. Now I got to double check. All these numbers always run through my head. That's what I thought. 30. So the 33 long, is that a 32? Not 32, 30 also. Wait, what? It's 4 feet. 33 long can't be 4 feet. Is it really? Oh, it's only 12 inches high. What's oh. Go figure. Would have never guessed that. A 4-foot tank, 12 inches high. That would be awesome for plecos and cories. That would be better than the 20 long. How available are those 33 longs? Do you have to hunt for those? Because I've never seen one. Have you seen those strains of guppies that I have at the auctions, Jay, or not? Yeah, I think, or on any of my videos? My favorite is the bluegrass. I do love that guppy. But I haven't sold any yet because I'm trying to build my colony. You could be the first, Jay. Oh, well, 3 for $100. That's really good. I would do that for used 33s. So do you, because the females carry the traits, is that right? So you just need some males to strengthen the gene line, gene pool. Yeah, that's pretty good for 33s. I got to think if you were to try and look for one brand new, it'd be expensive. Oh, I thought you weren't going to the zoo, Reshi. Wait, are all those set up, Zen? Does that helmet still fit your head, Reshi? Yeah, I'll tell you what, some night when I get set up with StreamYard, you can come up on the panel and we can yak about that stuff. What dog illness? What's that got to do with going to the Cleveland Zoo? Yeah, you know, Jay, I started a project like that with my mud guppies. I started pulling those, wanting to get a true line out of my mud guppies because there was a coloration that I really liked. And after about 3 batches, I just gave up because I didn't want to give up the tank space for it. Bring back a real giraffe or a stuffed one. I am not on Discord, Jay. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, you can. You just tie them up outside so they aren't puking on your floor. That Steenfox goal too, right? A giraffe? Huh. So, what are you saying? That every time you get a batch, you get a mixed batch of relatively pure strains? Fish Fam Discord. I should probably learn something about that. I still don't even understand the Fish Fam. I don't even know how does Fish Family post that stuff on this live stream. I don't even know how that all works. Don't I have to go in and set something up, or did that get done when I just registered my email there, my YouTube channel? Huh, it's crazy. But I am right, Jay, that it's the females that carry those lines. Oh, Zen hacks. Hi, Steven. Zen hacks your channel and then it shows up. Oh my goodness. Well, I knew that was going to happen anyway, so. I mean, nothing that we think is ours is ever really ours, right? Well, that'd be good. Next time you come over and watch a game, you can show me how to set that Discord up. Yeah, secrets. We all knew you were in control of everything, Zen. Gotcha, Jay. What's up, Steven? Are you guys getting another hurricane coming up through there? Subs up. Subs up. Now you're going to make me hungry. I already was talking about meatball subs. Ooh, let's not let it all get to her head. There's enough there already. I don't know. I thought there was one following up the last one. I don't know. I thought you would know. That's why I asked. I mean, it doesn't affect me where I'm at. Thanks to Stephen P, I've been monitoring my water on some of my tanks a little closer. Did you talk to the Weather Channel about that? Yeah, that S stuff can stay away for a little while. They're getting it in some parts of the country already. And Halloween's only a month away, and you know we've had some Halloween storms. Yeah, he did. Well, he starts talking and typing so fast, and you're trying to read everything, and next thing you know, there's more information, and then he's begging to hear what your water's like, and you don't even know what he's talking about. Wait, did you get a custom printed paddle, Reshi? It really is, yeah. Guilt's the best way to learn, right? Guilt driven? Yes. Oh, so you got suckered in, huh? What are those paddles worth? About $1? Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what. Watching him and Kelly, whew. Yeah, that's a lot of work. $190 to hit a little wiffle ball around? All right, Steven, let me ask you, how do you ship out your fish? Are you using USPS boxes? Are you doing flat rate? Or are you just getting your own boxes and weighing them at the priority rate? I got shut down today for trying to mail out live animals in a USPS flat rate box, taking it to the post office to pay for it. They told me if I had clicked and shipped it at home, I might have been able to print a label, but they could not print me a label for that priority flat rate box with a live animal in it at the post office. So I'm wondering, are you just better off getting your own boxes and being done with their rates? Because they can hose you on some of the shipments. $40. Don't break that thing over anybody's arm or anything. Yeah, but that's what I'm wondering. I know it's hilarious because I got a large flat rate box from Ed's Aquatic Exotics. I got that 2 weeks ago from him, so I just reused the same box, and the label that was on the box that he sent me was a post office printed label. And when I took that box to my post office, they would not print me a label for that box. The computer wouldn't print it. But like he said if you would have printed that flat rate ticket yourself at home, oh, this guy's been there. It was not a new mail person. The younger girls that I've taken boxes to before, they've done it. And he's like, well, I don't know how they did it. They must have bypassed they must have not listed it as live animals. And he said, I got to list it as a live animal. And I'm like, well, next time I'm just not going to tell you there's a live animal in it. Yeah, no, it's a small town here. I mean, he's local. I don't think he's trying to hose me. I think he's just trying to dot his I's and cross his T's. But yeah, I know people have said that they don't mark them. I was marking mine. I'm thinking now that I won't. Oh yeah, it is. Well, oh, my post office won't ship live anything. Huh. Yeah, so I took that live. Well, so I told Zen this already, but I took that box in, and the flat rate large was what, 27 and change, or 28, something like that. So I took it home, put it in a bigger box, put the address label back on it, took it back in. He weighed it, measured it, and it cost me $17 to send it instead of the 27 flat rate. So I'm thinking, maybe it's not worth getting free boxes from the post office. I guess you could make the argument with the post office, hey, I'm not going to tell you they're live because I don't know that you're going to get them to the destination point live, so why should I pay for live shipping? I know, I got fish from Jeff Kane 3 months ago, and I haven't put the video together for the unboxing. I know, but right, yes, you can still get the free priority boxes from the post office, yes. Do they make a bigger one? I have the 6x6x7 or whatever that is. And apparently I think he could process those. He just couldn't process the flat rate ones. So I don't understand. Yeah, I mean, oh, they do have 12 by 12 by 8s. Oh, and those are USPS boxes? Because I'll go online and get those dropped off at the house then. Yes, right? I know, June. That's what I said. I said, you guys deliver priority flat rate live fish labeled boxes to my house, and you're telling me I can't send this out from here? But again, I think I'm done with the flat rate boxes. So, oh, okay, I'll look those up. I don't remember seeing them. Oh, yes, I did see those. That's right, because I brought in a pack of the large flat rate, and then they did have that large priority box. That's right. So I should have some upstairs. Dang, I'm so stupid sometimes. Never mind. I'll have to delete that out of this live. Yeah, I have gotten flat rate boxes. Which, after mailing that last one out, I'm beginning to wonder whether that's a scam. What did you get from him, Jay? And one out of how many? You guys are close to each other, aren't you? Corey's. You know that I was talking to Ron at Garage Aquatics, and he was saying how he sold a lot of stuff on eBay. So I was browsing eBay, and he was talking about how he bought a lot of stuff on eBay. There's a ton of fish stuff on eBay. I've never really looked into it. I mean, they usually get stuff at the club auction, or from fish fan people. But I do need to pick out a new species of Cory. I'd like to fill a tank with something. Orange Venezuelans, you got it. What do you mean? You mean you get a batch in and you lose them? Or are you talking about an orange Venezuelan fry? I am still struggling with fry, Steven. I pulled a bunch of eggs, stir-by eggs. I got 4 different containers of stir-by eggs going. 2 of the containers only have 1 fry. One has about 6 or 8, it looks like, and the other one has about 10. And I'm always pulling at least 20 to 30 eggs. But then I pulled a bunch of Splendid, the emerald Corys, and I actually forgot about them because I set them in a tank I usually don't put my Tupperware containers in. So I had them in a tank. Forgot all about them for the first 3 days. Dosed them with methylene blue to start with, then forgot about them for 3 days. And I go to that container and I'm like, oh shoot, I haven't done a water change on that or anything. And I look in that container and there's about 40 fries swimming around in there. Well, Stephen did say he uses RO water to hatch his eggs, and I did not do that yet. I need to do that with the next batch of eggs I pull. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just really weird. I mean, I think, and I don't know if it was, who said it? Was it, I think Skipper said it to me. He said, when you figure out how to hatch and raise a specific species of Cory, write it down, because it probably won't be the same for the other species. Yeah, multiple food times a day is an issue for me, but, well, I mean, I guess I could hit it before work, after work, and at night before I go to bed, but I could get 3 in. And I usually stop at home at some point during the day. So Becca, yeah, I see that. Yeah, you said that. I'm gonna try that on the next batch of eggs I pull. I'll try, and if it's a big batch, I'll split it, and I'll do RO water in one and RO water with methylene blue in the other. See how that works out. It's a bummer that I get so many stir-by eggs and I just don't get that many from it, so. Yeah, and then when you think you figure out that what's going on, it all changes. That's gotta be a hardness issue, wouldn't you think so? How hard's your water? Yeah, calcium, yeah. Can't get out. Well, that could be. I mean, I do have hard water too. That could very well be it. They're working so hard at getting out, they're just not healthy as a fry. And they just can't recover. Those stir-bys that do hatch, I usually have a fair amount of loss somewhere between week 1 and week 2. My cage is at 2. Yeah, man, them Corys can eat eggs. Whew, they can eat eggs faster than I can. I've never tested the calcium, but I guess I could just check the water report that comes out from the municipality. Oh, I'm sorry, Jose. I thought I did respond to you, but I don't know if I'm going to give some stir-by to Skipper for Doc's auction. I haven't decided yet, but I am going to run some stir-by at our local auction. And after that auction, I will see how many I have left, and I will let you know. I mean, actually, I have two young batches coming up. It'll give me another 20 to 30. I think I still have 30 to 40 in my grow out tank that are the size that I sent you, but I'm not sure. I really haven't counted. But I will scope that out for you. Did you lose any of those, Jose? Yeah, I think the problem in like a water chemistry situation is that sometimes you fight more than one aspect of it. And that is a difficult thing when you have to find more than one answer. Oh, you guys are in the same town. So you're his babysitter? Yeah, I'm getting a kick out of these auctions. I missed Skipper's last one. I don't know where I was. But not the last one, the one before this last one. Two auctions ago. I think the first one he had this fall I missed. Paint brushes. Wow. Yeah, I don't think I could do that. I'd have to buy one of those machines they use to operate on people. Hey, Ben. Usually hatch or die and die or what? I just get a ton of fungus eggs. Like I said, it's out of the sturbi and the albino Aeneas. Those two, and then I wonder, well, is it my breeding colony? Are the males in there just not as adept at fertilization? I will do that, Jose, because my Brocae splendens and my bronzes, I have no issues with them. I get eggs, very few of them fungus, and I get a ton of fries that just keep going and going. Stir-by eggs fry weaker when they hatch. Oh, that's good. I mean, I wish you would have lost none, but. Steven, have you thought about living a normal routine? Yeah, I think Zen can fix that, son. Yeah, there was probably a lot of stuff at Skipper's that you wanted. Well, that's what I'm wondering, are they becoming fertilized? I mean, when I pull them, it looks like I see a fertilized egg, and then within a day, boom. Sorry, I'm probably a little behind on the chat. It should be up for you right now, Zen. Yeah, speaking of the great things for your water, I did get a batch of Caridina shrimp, and I'm wondering how long I want to play with those. So I don't know that I like setting up that water for them. No, Zen, you don't have to go to the outside place. Well, maybe I can beat you to that, Steven. So, Steven, do you have more of a problem with one species or another? Like I see such a drastic difference in my hatch rate and survival rates between my emerald greens and my bronze and then my sturbites. Do you have species that go crazy for you? Huh. I don't force spawn my emeralds, but because I mean, if they spawn once every 4 to 8 weeks, I'm fine with that. So I don't force them at all. But when they do spawn, it's a good collection. It's a good collection of eggs, and it's a very good survival rate. Just like my bronze, I do the same thing. Oh, oh, you leave your pygmy eggs in the tank? Oh, you haven't seen stir-fry eggs yet. Wait, what is that the Aeneas you're talking about? Is that one of those names they changed? Are you messing with me? Oh, Zen, what's your water? I mean, and this was just me, but my stir-fry, I never saw them spawn until I kicked the water temperature up to almost 80 degrees. Oh. Yeah, Paliatus. I don't know if that's one I would try. I'm gonna pick my next one that I want to get though. Hi, Rainer. Keep pulling up these names. I gotta see the new charts for those names. I wasn't gonna do it, but if all you people are gonna do is talk with the new names, then I'm gonna have to look at them. Yeah, I don't know that I like the high fins. So I actually had a chance to get some long fin pandas, but they didn't really do anything for me. Hey, Rob. Once again, I've escalated the room chat into Corey's. First off, Rainer, you can never have too many tanks. That's number one. And you should never try to justify the breaking of a tank. Yeah, it's funny because I don't like the high fins on the Corys, but I like the long fin bristlenose, so go figure. Jeffrey. Summertime, that's frustrating for me because my water comes out of the tap at about 74, 75 degrees. So unless I keep a bucket of water in the fridge. Yeah, I did. Actually, I got a long fin lemon blue eye that I think is actually absolutely gorgeous. I didn't even have to pay for it. Invest in a water chiller. I'm too busy trying to buy food. Rob, I don't know what you're over there buying discus left and right, but Gord sent you black Venezuela, or he talked you into buying them? So don't Mr. Jeff K. him. Oh, excuse me. I got Plecos coming from Ross this week, I hope. There's red spots. Yeah, those red spots are from Ross, yeah. That was Skipper's auction, right? Yeah, that was Skipper's auction. He hasn't shipped them yet because he was out of town last week. Oh yeah, I do. I remember you saying that, Jim. That's right. Sounded like he had quite a few of those. Sounded like the ones I'm getting are sounds like they're halfway decent size. So I'm hoping that they're breeding relatively soon, which I know in terms of plecos could be anywhere from 1 to 2 years. Do they have a number, or are they a morph? And now I forgot what he called them. Red spot something. Rio, no, yeah, wait. Yeah, Rio something, right? Rio, can't remember. 1 to 25 years. I assume you're talking about pleco breeding. Unless you're talking about how long it's going to be before you set your first tank up in your fish room. Rio, yeah, right. I remembered Rio. Yeah, I think when I Googled them, I didn't see an L number with them. Oh, Rio Paraguay, yes. Yes, Rebecca, yes. And what makes a pleco have an L number and a pleco not have an L number? That's it? Somebody just chooses? Huh. Somebody sitting around watching the lottery drawings every night when they find a new species they want to give it a number. Oh, it has to be in the magazine to be legit? do remember hearing a story about that magazine. Oh, you know, I thought so. Well, I don't know why I got them then, because I got 519s. Pretty sure I have 519s. I don't get to see them all the time. Jeffrey, are you still working? I got my last 2 tanks on my new rack set up. It was just a 10 and a 5, but it's nice having a couple more tanks there. And make sure you cut yourself in for a little tip there, buddy, on that last service call. What you get for living in Wisconsin? Man, where are you? Do you have all those tanks filled that you haven't even set up yet, Jeff? Jeff P was talking last night about how bad you wanted his black mollies. Ah, don't worry about it, Gord. Do what everybody else does, Gord. Wait until it's the very first cold night. No, you got it right, Zen. You're right there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know. I'm still learning it too. Oh, sweet. I think looking at my albino Aeneas. Looks like I might get some egg out of there. I got a new colony going, and they just did eggs about a week ago. All right, now I'll try and catch up. I missed it. Thanks, man. I don't need to get into all that. Yeah, that is a true test, right, Jeff? How many tanks do you have up, Rainer? Junia. Well, I always, as confusing as it is with all the L numbers and everything on the plecos, I guess I just wanted to get plecos that were inviting to people and did not break the bank. Now, breaking the bank is different for everybody, but well, that'll keep you out of trouble, Rainer. Good, Jose. Somebody's got to work. Oh, those, yeah, that is a really nice looking fish. Do they tend to fade off as they age? Well, this is a depressing week for me. I really wanted to go. If you'd asked me 6 months ago, was I going to the Clash, I would have said yes. But things did not play out well this summer. So I guess I'll make a big bookmark for next year. Jeffrey, we're still here. I just sent fish to my son in Virginia to his biology class, which is why I kind of wanted to postpone you for a week. But I sent him, he wanted guppies for some of his students to start projects on, and so I sent him about 30 guppies, and I put about 15 to 20 in a bag, in a 6x18 bag. Well, 2 bags, and I sent to him, a male and a female bag. And I put a big chunk of that ammonia absorber in there, so I'm eager to see. He's in Virginia, it's going to be 2 days to him. Well, he's supposed to get him Wednesday. So I'm eager to see how that plays out. The way that I package him. Because I cannot see packaging mutt guppies 1 to 2 in a bag. So Yeah, Gord. I mean, I got plenty to do. I've kind of like kicked back the last week. My roof's getting redone, and just trying to catch up with some stuff around the house. But yeah, I mean, I got them all up and running, got the projects done I needed to do. But I have routine maintenance and stuff because they'll press through October, and then like November and December are really hard months on their equipment because they've got to be filtering that wine as it ferments. So, I mean, August and September are the worst. October it slows down, and you just got to stay on top of things. So, but yeah, it's been great picking weather for these farmers around here. They're loving it. We did get a ton of rain on Saturday, but that's not bad for some of the picking seasons they've had. And we're only halfway through it, so you never know. But just at our local wine fest this past weekend, bunch of drunks uptown. Yeah, I know. That's what I figured. I mean, all these fish get shipped into wholesale and LFSs, you know, multiple to a bag. So scary, but not so scary. So, but then you wonder why people ship them one to a bag when they're shipping them around. Jeff. Dan. Not around here in June. It's been absolutely gorgeous through September. Wineries are having outdoor concerts and I mean, and it definitely makes a difference how big the fish are too. So, yeah, no doubt lower risk. Yeah, no doubt whatsoever. I mean, if I ship a full-size Cory, there's only going to be one in a bag, but if I ship an 1.25 inch juvenile, it'll be 2 or 3 in a bag, so. I mean, that's my game plan anyways, and I have done it, so. I mean, all yours are still good, Jeff? Doesn't he watch National Geographic? Six flies. Oh boy. I think you're probably getting your box back to you, Jeff. Which I'm sure you'll appreciate, all the work that you put into it. Oh, I know. I wondered if anybody else was going to be on. I didn't even look, and usually I don't get to catch the sweatshirt plants anyways. You catch and release your spiders, Julie. That's awesome. Alright, well, I'm going to do that. I'm going to jump off and put him on speaker and finish working in the fish room. So, thanks everyone for stopping. And I will see you guys in other rooms. You bet. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for keeping track of people's end. All right, catch you guys later. I'll be on again when you guys are bored. Have a good evening.